Hello everyone, welcome to my webinar. My name is Jeff Pino. I am an intern at Bill Jake's Place and a student at Full Sail University. And today we're going to be talking about the importance of all-inclusive playgrounds for all children in the country, in the world really. Specifically, what benefits we have here in New Jersey and why we need them. So let's get started. Are you aware that 33% of children have a learning disability, whether it be a mental or physical one? This is an alarming stat. I mean, that's 1 in 3 children have a learning disability, and those children can't necessarily use all the playgrounds that we have. You know, all the kids want to use playgrounds, and your basic playground is not always wheelchair accessible, or if it is, it's secluded to children with disabilities. And the importance of having these all-inclusive playgrounds is so that kids without disabilities can learn how to play alongside kids with disabilities. You know, the importance of play is something that is stressed heavily when we talk about all-inclusive playgrounds. You know, kids may be able to go to the playground, even the kids who are in wheelchairs or don't really understand how to express themselves verbally can go to playgrounds and play right alongside kids without disabilities. Now, currently there are only 33 all-inclusive playgrounds in the state of New Jersey, and you know, that's simply not enough. I mean, we have all these counties, all these resources here to build more playgrounds in the state of New Jersey that all of our kids can play on, not just ones for kids with disabilities or one for kids without disabilities, but playgrounds where everyone can play together. The kids need our help. It's as simple as that. These kids, you know, they can only do so much for themselves and speak up for themselves. It's our responsibility as parents or as activists or as philanthropists, as leaders of the community, to help these kids out. You know, it falls on our shoulders. So we cannot let funding keep us back from building these playgrounds. Let's talk about funding, right? I mean, this could be the biggest hurdle in most situations. You know, people out there want to know, how can I help, or what can I do to help, you know? But the issue of paying for these playgrounds can become somewhat of a deterrent for a lot of people. You know, all-inclusive playgrounds are not cheap. All-inclusive playgrounds cost on average $600,000. It's not a small amount of money by any means. But that does not mean that we can't build these playgrounds. You know, we cannot allow hurdles like money stop us from helping our children. That's just not acceptable. You know, we need to get out there. We need to be proactive in finding ways to raise this money. Now, New Jersey is in a unique state. It's one of very few states who have funding set aside for something like an all-inclusive playground. A few years back, New Jersey passed Jake's Law, which can help New Jersey counties by using the Green Acres Fund. Now, the Green Acres Fund, if you're not aware, is to help the preservation of some of the farmland that we have here in New Jersey. These counties are building up, tearing down farms and throwing up housing communities. And New Jersey has what they call a Green Acres Fund set aside for every county to access to save a certain amount of those farmlands. So we're not just like a city, you know. And counties that want to access the Green Acres Fund now is requirement. If you're going to tap into the Green Acres Fund, you must build an all-inclusive playground in your county. This is a phenomenal tool. You know, the funding from New Jersey's Green Acres Fund can cover 50% if you want it to, or more, depending on how many sponsors you have or how active you are in your community going out and raising money to build these playgrounds. So it is possible, okay? We started off saying, oh no, $600,000 is a lot of money, but it's yes, it is a lot of money. Don't get me wrong. I mean, that's not like I can cut a check for $600,000 and build a playground for these children, but it is possible. Okay, it's not impossible. The kids need our help. The funding is there. It is possible for us to do. Here's how you can help. Okay, go out, get active in your community. Fundraising starts with having a purpose, and right now you have a purpose. All right, the children are in need. They need these playgrounds, and the people who are going to build these playgrounds are people like you and I. Your average people who want to help our children out. I am hugely active in the community of special needs. Affects a few members of my family, and every weekend we're out doing something for a positive cause. If you want to make a change, you can make a change. It's set up for you to succeed. Now, if anyone has any questions about the ways to propose these all-inclusive playgrounds, or who builds them, where do we get the blueprints or the materials or even the slides, or who to contact about putting together the actual playground, you can contact Build Jake's Place. They have 2 all-inclusive playgrounds in New Jersey, one in Cherry Hill and one in Delran. They are phenomenal people. Like I said, I intern there, so I get to work with these people on a weekly basis, and let me tell you what, they are just some of the most extraordinary individuals you will ever meet. They just want to help. They want to help everyone that comes across. The charity was the nonprofit organization is named after the founder's son, and unfortunately he passed at a young age. But the most important thing you'll ever hear from Build Jake's Place members or board members is that the importance of play. The kids want to play. The kids need to play. Kids should have extracurricular activities. They should be out there playing with other kids. Now, just because they have disabilities doesn't mean that they shouldn't be playing. Not only that, it doesn't mean that they shouldn't be playing with other kids without disabilities. And if we can integrate the two together in a playing setting, just think about how the kids are going to grow up, right? The kids who do not have any disabilities are going to learn how to communicate better. They're going to learn that everyone should be treated equally, and that just because someone has a disability doesn't mean they're a different person, or that they aren't someone they can socialize with. They can be friends. That's what these playgrounds promote. That is the essence of these all-inclusive playgrounds, to get everyone playing together, helping one another, and building up our communities to set legacies of great people. Thank you for your time. If you would like to join and go ahead and create one of these playgrounds, and you need some place to go, you contact Build Jake's Place. That's buildjakesplace.org. Go right on there. You can shoot them an email. They also have a Facebook page, Build Jake's Place. You can send them a message, or Instagram at Build Jake's Place. Phenomenal people that will go out of their way to not only help your cause, but to help anyone who is trying to go and build an all-inclusive playground, and they really know what they're talking about, and they're great at what they do. My name is Jeff Pino. Thank you for your time. Have a great day.